Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another custom LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're reviewing All Out Brick's brand new custom Hope model. This ship might look a little familiar to most of you, I would hope. But indeed, All Out Brick is back once again making more custom LEGO Star Wars models. Now this is another model that he has revised and collaborated with another designer on, and obviously this is the Tantive 4. Now this is representing what an Ultimate Collector Series Tantive 4 would look like. I know a lot of you will immediately jump to the 2019 Tantive 4 that has already been retired. Actually, it was only on the shelves for about a year or so. That's going for about $350 new, and now All Out Brick's coming out with this very highly detailed, very collectors-esque Tantive 4 design called Hope. That is the design name. Now this isn't my first product from All Out Brick that I've reviewed here on the channel. You guys really enjoyed what I did last time with them, which was the Krennic shuttle. That thing was absolutely massive. This thing obviously is not as big as that. That was a much crazier model, way more difficult to build. This, on the other hand, was a much better experience. I would go as far to say that this is actually resembling an actual Lego build, not just in its final presentation, but the way it's built. What All Out Brick sent over was quite something. Full disclaimer, All Out Brick is indeed sponsoring this video, so I really appreciate them for sending this model over for me to review. So let's talk about it. As you can see, you're not just getting a build here, an Ultimate Collector Series build with their custom sticker plaque, the black stand, and a really beautiful, highly detailed model. No, you're also getting, just like what you would get with a normal Lego set, a printed instruction booklet, which is very nice. I actually like the way it looks on the back as well. It's very well made. This is the same as Krennic Shuttle. I was very impressed with that instruction booklet, and I'm very impressed here once again. And for the first time ever, All Out Brick is making custom printed boxes, which just makes the experience of buying this kit just that much more to a Lego set. So if that's something that interests you, this is pretty cool. On the back here, it has little stud indications, as well as more pictures of the model, some information about it. In terms of the unboxing of this, I was very impressed. When you first open up this set, you're greeted not just by the instruction booklet, but also numbered bags that are pre-packaged. Pretty cool, once again, just like a Lego set, so you're getting that experience, and I think that's really neat to see from a fan making models like this. This is just really incredible how far you can go with this stuff nowadays in terms of custom models in the Lego Star Wars community. It's very cool. Now what you're seeing here is the highest tier level of the model. Obviously you can go out to All Out Brick's website, which I will link down below, and just buy the instructions for this. So if you want to build a Tantive or Hope model, you can absolutely just do that using your own parts, or maybe you want to buy them on your own time, slowly build up the parts collection to put this model together. It is indeed 3,177 pieces. So this model definitely has a very high piece count. So now as we take a look at the model and we see it up close, you really see where that 3,000 piece count is going. There's tons of nice little details, tons of greebling. One of my favorite things was seeing the body come together as I was shaping it. It's actually a really cool technique using a lot of different snot. It's actually a very ingenious design. I'm very impressed with what they were able to do at the scale. And overall, I mean, this model has what you want in terms of a detail-oriented set. There's no play functions with this set. It is meant to be a display model. This is something you might want to put in a display case. This might be something you want to display with other Ultimate Collectors Lego Star Wars sets, or in the instruction booklet that All Out Brick provided me, there is a saying in it that this is part of the Rebel Fleet collection. So I assume what that means is in the future we'll be getting more kits, more designs to come from All Out Brick, which is very exciting. Now, obviously this model is called Hope, so not only is it in reference of the Tantive 4 that we see at the beginning of Star Wars A New Hope, but it also references Rogue One once again. In Rogue One, you really see the visual effects pushed to the limit, and seeing the Tantive in a new light in that movie was really incredible. That was like basically the final scene of the movie. And so now having seen this Lego model, it's actually really capturing a lot of those details that you'd want to see. Now moving on to the build for the Hope model, I was very impressed. I actually didn't really have any problems while putting this model together. You might be wondering what the heck this thing is. The instruction booklet calls this the cage. This is included when you buy the kit. It's just a Technic structure, and it basically just acts as a support beam so that while you're building the front of the Tantive, you're not having the model wobble back and forth or accidentally fall off the display stand. Now, when you do buy All Out Bricks kit, you are getting 99.6% brand new Lego, and that is where a majority of the cost of the kit is going. The only parts that are basically used are these specialty hinge pieces that they use on the back engine part of the Tantive. I understand why they had to use that part to get like a very specific angle that you can't get really with other hinge pieces, so it makes sense, but everything else on the model was brand new, and I can confirm that all of these pieces here on the Tantive were brand new white pieces. And if you do choose to go buy All Out Bricks instructions down below, I do highly suggest using brand new white Lego pieces, because white Lego used is notoriously ugly. It gets yellow, it gets way more worn. You can see the wear and tear on it very quickly. So I highly suggest going with brand new Lego with this model than used. You will be pretty upset if you get used Lego. So next, I just have some small gripes about the set. In terms of building it, it was flawless. I didn't have any problems at all putting the model together. I didn't have any missing pieces, which is really nice. There's one flaw that I found, which is here on the stand. The stand itself is very sturdy. I'm not worried about the model falling off the stand. It's really when I'm just like rotating in and trying to find like the position I want. There's a little bit of flex here, and the way that the model is attached to the stand is only using a single 1x2 brick with only one attachment to a tile, and I really think it should have been reinforced on both sides. Other than that, this model is very well put together. There's nothing really falling apart. I was able to put all these panels on without any troubles while building the model, so that's nice. It's just basically this connection to the stand. My other gripe is actually the stand itself. This is very minor. I just actually think I would prefer a Technic base stand, and I might be in the minority here. All Out Brick went with a fully brick built stand with just a few bits of Technic for the pole here, and while I think that's nice, it's eating up a lot of your parts. So maybe if you decide to buy the $30 instructions, you can just omit this stand and make your own, and that might save you a lot of money, because there's probably a good couple hundred Lego pieces just in the stand itself that you could avoid if you went with a more Technic base stand like Lego's own UCS models have. I do have to mention the price. It's not cheap to get this custom built set. It's $800 if you want this exact model right here with the stand, the sticker, the instruction booklet, and the printed box. And it's $1,000 if you want the bags inside the box to be pre-packaged, numbered. Personally, I know $800 to a lot of you is going to be a shell shock, but I understand why it is so highly priced. I mean, you are talking about a custom printed instruction manual. You're talking about a custom printed box, all brand new Lego pieces here. All of that has to be sorted out. There's a lot of work that goes into this stuff. And the best way is not to compare this to another Lego set like the newly released UCS AT-AT. It's better to compare it to other Lego custom model makers. For example, Brickmania is very well known for their military models, and those come with very big prices as well. And you can't really look at the price per piece ratio and all of that. These are made in limited amounts, and so I understand that the margins are much higher. But what's nice is All Out Brick is providing you the choice. You can just spend the $30 it costs to go buy the digital instructions for this model, use your own parts, take that price way down. You won't get the instruction booklet, you won't get the custom box, you won't get the building experience that I had, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, if what's most important to you is just having the model, not the build experience, not the custom printed instruction manual, then just getting the digital instructions and buying the parts yourself or using your own might be the best route. Lastly, I know what all of you are probably thinking, what does this look like compared to Lego's own Tantive 4 that was recently released in 2019? So here's the two models together. They're actually almost exactly the same length. There's definitely a lot of differences here in the body. Lego just did some wild things, kind of making the body elongated in weird ways, and the head's way too bigger than it should be compared to the engine. So All Out Brick has made a much more accurate, truly much closer to a UCS model right here. And keep in mind that the Tantive that Lego came out with in 2019 is not considered Ultimate Collector Series, hence why it didn't come with a plaque or even a black stand to display it. It was definitely intended more as a play model. And you can definitely see that the highly detailed versus more of a playful version of the Tantive. So if you're a collector, I think All Out Brick's model is definitely going to be more satisfying to you. Now, this kit also includes a custom printed UCS plaque with a custom printed sticker that's very high quality. It lists some information about the model on it, so very cool and a nice addition, and really drives home the UCS feeling of this model. So once again, fantastic job to All Out Brick. Barely any issues with this model. I think if you choose to build it, whether it's the digital instructions or the kit, you're going to have a great time with it, and seeing the utter detail from every single angle will surely impress any hardcore Lego Star Wars fan. Thanks to All Out Brick for sending this model over. Links will be down in the description if you want to buy the kit, which is also for sale now. The digital instructions will be made available later on December 10th of 2021. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys later. And maybe once again, I'll be doing another All Out Brick review. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.